everyone, I hope you're well and in this case. So I got a new idea for our channel, our YouTube channel. It's about that I'm gonna read some stories for you, some books. And first one that we're gonna start with it is Harry Potter. So everyone knows Harry Potter. Anyone's watched the films. But now we're gonna read the new generations for Harry Potter. Let's go start. Mr. and Mrs. The first chapter, The Boy Who Lived. Mr. and Mrs. Darcy of number 4 Private Drive were proud to say that they were perfectly normal. Thank you very much. They were the last people you'd expect to be involved in anything strange or mysterious because they just didn't hold with such nonsense. Mr. Darcy was the director of a film called Grinnings, which made drills. He was big, beefy, and man with hardly any neck. Although he did have a very large mustache. Mrs. Darcy was thin and blonde and had nearly twice the usual amount of neck, which can be very useful as spent so much of her time crying over garden faces. Speaking on the neighbors, the Dursleys had a small son called Dudley, and in their opinion there was no thinner boy anywhere. The Dursleys had everything they wanted, but they also had a secret, and their greatest fear was that somebody would discover it. They didn't think they could be if anyone found out about the Powers. Mr. Power was Mrs. Darcy's sister, but they hadn't met for several years. In fact, Mrs. Darcy pretended she hadn't have a sister because her sister and her good-for-nothing husband were as Darcy-ish as it was possible to be. The Dursleys shuddered to think what the neighbors would say if the Potters arrived in the street. The Dursleys knew that the Potters had a small son, too, but they had never even seen him. This boy was another